So most people, when they go to a registered financial advisor, at least the good ones, they will ask you these two questions. Are you trying to start your investing journey for growth? Are you trying to invest for income? Or are you trying to do both? Now, these are two extremely important questions because this tells you, hey, depending on which strategy you prefer, or maybe if you want to do both, that will tell you as to what type of assets you need to start looking at in order to start investing. So people who are investing for growth are focusing on companies with promising potential, aiming for an increase in their value over time. Whereas people investing for income are prioritizing consistent returns or dividends from established investments. Now we'll talk about dividends in just a minute. So for the people who's decided, I want to start investing for growth, typically that's because you have more time on your side, means you're younger. So you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, or maybe younger than that. Even in your 40s, because typically the person trying to retire, the average person trying to retire retires at 65. So you still have a pretty decent timeline in order for you to start your investing journey for growth. So here's a common rule that I created that I started to implement into my strategy. I call it the rule of 100. What I would do is take 100 and take my age, subtract. So let's just say I'm 30. That means when I subtract 30 from 100, that means it's 70. 70% of my portfolio will be geared towards more growth. And then the next 30%, I typically would gear it towards more diversification. So the S&P 500. So obviously this is not financial advice, but I would typically tell myself like, hey, you know what? If I just want to go the ETF route, then I will put 70% of my portfolio in the Nasdaq and 30%. And as I get older, I will start to make adjustments. Or if you're someone who wants to look at both growth and income, then you could possibly look at, hey, I will put 70% in growth, which would include the Nasdaq index and the S&P 500. And then the next 30% I will put towards more income producing assets. So all you hear me now, please like, please comment, please subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. I'm working really hard to make sure that you guys have the best information available to you. And I'm looking forward to your success. And please let me know what you think about the information that I've been providing thus far.